Salut, salut, bienvenue sur Compa Magazine, HMI Showtime. Avec nous, Melly Sings. It's a pleasure to receive Melly Sings here with us today, parce que ça fait longtemps que n'a pas essayé de parler avec Atisa. Melly, qui j'en est? Qui j'en santé?
Moi, bien, santé en bien. I'm excited. Premièrement, merci en pile que vous invitez me venir là soir pour me parler avec vous. So, let's go.
OK, Melly, bonjour. Qui j'en 2026 n'a pris jusqu'à présent?
It's treated me very well, definitely. En pile bagay qui me devait faire, a lot of my goals, moi j'ai commencé à réaliser. So, it doesn't get greater than that.
Finalement, Melly, parce que ça fait longtemps que m'a demandé tête moi, pour qui ça Melly pas jamais sorti un album? Et finalement, album n'a sorti.
Oui.
The album is out.
Yes, it is.
Qui sera dit nous de l'album là?
Album là gen bagay pour tout le monde. On connaît, m'son moun qui très like I'm a perfectionist. So ça a fait longtemps que ou pas attendem. And the way that I am is si m'pa lage on bagay j'aime ta vle lage lan ou s'il pas senti bon enough pour moi m'pa lage. So I have to make sure that it's exactement j'aime vle lan pour le sortir. Ça va ça m'a kembel. Il y a un pilote musique m'kembe.
Ah bon?
Yeah.
Depuis combien de temps que vous travaillez sur l'album là qui fait que il pas jamais sorti?
Moi ka dit album là paré for 3 years.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. It's been ready for 3 years. Like I said, raison qui fait si m'pas fait un bagay bien, I just don't do or I wait till I have the means to do it the right way.
Okay.
So I've always been that way. Comme ça longtemps, and I go by that.
Okay, parce que Mabjo, you've been in the business for a minute, parce que nous pas qu'à dire que ou sont rookie, parce que là m'a suivre que ou mettre musique dehors depuis quelque temps.
Oui.
Mais est-ce que c'est by choice? Peut-être moi m'appelle dit, est-ce que c'est by choice que ou pas jamais sorti album ou bien que ou pas de gain choix ou pour te comparer?
Moi pas honestly, pas de sortir album. Moi te voulais sortir avec quelques singles. Like just drop a few singles, where qui gens peuple a recevoir li and then continuer. But it wasn't the idea to drop an album. Bon m'dou ki sak passe. Premièrement, m'tap travailler avec on série de producteurs. So you know, I'm listening to certain things. Moi gon son que m'aime. I'm more of like a R&B compa fusion premièrement. So so I was like, you know what? Let's just work on one song. I'm thinking on moun ki tap travay avec moi at the time. Li te di moi, yo, OK, nous pas joindre hit là. So m'la gon recorder en premier musique. Le mal côté, li di non, on travaille toujours. So m'vin avec on l'autre track. No, on travaille toujours. I'm like, no, now this is crazy. Until now we have enough for 2 albums. So I think in his mind, he tricked me into
Dropping singles?
not dropping singles, getting a body of work to make it an album.
Okay.
Because in my head, I was like, no, I'm just looking to drop singles. But li même li te gon vision ki te pi gros passe ça.
Oh, okay.
So he just kept saying, no, keep recording. And now we have what we have today.
De qui produiseur parler?
So I'm speaking about Patrick Fab.
Oh.
Patrick Fab, I was working with him at some point.
Okay.
For a couple of my songs.
Okay.
So, li te vle aider, no sense.
Okay,
So,
but he's not a producer though.
no, he's not a producer.
Okay.
He's not a producer, but li kon talent.
Okay.
M'a travay avec Rigo Simon, m'gen musique ke mwen ma Rigo, like, Rigo family from baby.
Okay.
Like, baby in this business. Même créole mwen pat même bon. Donc,
Okay.
So, music sa yo still là. So it was kind of like keep working, and then now we have the product that we have today. But that was never the intention.
Okay, so finalement, qui l'heure que vous mettez pied à terre et puis vous décidez, you know what? Okay, let me just drop this album. Bum lag album.
Okay, so pour moi, 12 tracks sa yo qui me choisi. They told my story. They told of Kimun Mweye. And même na qui jan track yo placé sous album là. Yo vin ba yon histoire, which is why in my head I'm like, you know what? I think we can do this album because it's not just the songs are. It's not just this song, that song, this single, that single. They intertwine. They told a story. So in a less I'm been where 3 years ago, we have something. Let's do it.
So nous ka dit que album now is kind of like, just like you said, it's everything is real. It's basically you.
It's me. It's a letter.
Wow.
I call it a letter. It's
very personal.
Dear, yes, it's very personal to me. But yo toujours dit ça. The baby is the one that's most personal. Like chaque artiste, m'konne yo ka premier album yo, et pas réellement like what focus on production. You're focused on production, but it's more personal.
The first one's like
the first one is like the baby.
Okay.
So for me, yeah, it won't let. I'm telling. That's why I even named it MELLY, because it's literally this is how I am. Signed, yours truly, MELLY.
Okay. Bon, si maintenant si que au monde qui beaucoup entendre MELLY sings, ou a introduire ou a dire ça, qui style musical que MELLY sings, yeah. Qui ça quoi dire? Who is MELLY sings musically?
Musically, I am a mix of things. I can do anything, honestly. Coming into music, I'm a trained classical singer. So, like, honestly, m'ka fè n'importe bagay, but pour moi-même, to define qui moun mwen jodi an, R&B compa, c'est la ligne mwen.
C'est là qu'on vle.
Et là que m'vle, et là plus confortable. So comment ça m'a dit là, et là plus confortable. Ou ka wè ça dans track yo too?
Yeah.
Sur album là. So
c'est identité musicale.
Yes.
Okay. MELLY, Subju, the intro track. Parce que maintenant des albums, the intro track. I have to tell you, it has this thing about featured soloists in the choral.
Oui.
Something about the lead in Footloose.
Yeah.
Est-ce que tu nous what exactly is that? The intro, qui ça que lié exactement?
Okay, so pour my intro, c'est pas un AI lié. The intro is actually my choir director from high school.
Wow.
I had moved, and like I said, l'entendeli, soutendeli bien, l'abdou qui l'aime vin dans l'école là, because I'm Brooklyn native, but Philly raised. So when I moved, this is my high school in Philly. I had entered that school, vin dans l'école là comme sophomore.
Okay.
10th grade. So, ou ka wè ke se choir director mwen kap expliqué ki moun mwen kote m'soti, la bay résumé because m'te commencé faire on say des bagay dans l'école là déjà. And this was sophomore year. When you enter a high school, like especially where I'm from, where I was raised,
in Philly,
you'll get the yes. It's Upper Darby. It's right outside of Philly. Kote m'leve, moun sa gen moun payo, like, because it's a school district. So from from elementary school to junior high to high school, c'est même moun sa nan district. So mwen vini in 10th grade, et m'te souke, like, l'el temps de voir moi pour la première fois, li vin mette en Basel li.
Wow.
Li vin pou mette en Basel li. Li commence entraîner moi. Gen say de bagay ki m'ka fè avec voix moi. I also play clarinet too.
Really?
So yeah. So yon say de bagay that she honed in. Li commence pousser nan pile bagay. I was l'elvin where like okay, she has the attitude, li gen attitude lan, et puis gen voix m'ka fè on ba avec. She actually was able to get me a scholarship pour me continuer alcool. Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow.
That's my choir director, Ms. Barbara Banglian,
Okay.
from Upper Darby. She's retired, Kunya, but yeah.
Sauf avec scholarship.
Oh, I went to school.
Oh, you went with?
I did. I have a bachelor's and master's degree in healthcare administration. Wow. Music, sec music là. At first, because vous connaissez parents haïtiens, yo pas ouais musique comme on métier, right? Something that can hone you for the rest of your life.
Okay.
Pour yo même, c'est docteur, c'est infirmière, you know what I'm saying? Like they, yo ouais ça. But maman m'a toujours dit moi comme son ba remè depuis 3 ans à faire, Bon 2 degrés. Et vous mettez fait ça après ça. Pas besoin qu'on ait mettre whatever. But bon 2 degrés et puis you can go on.
Oh.
Because pour notre tête parler, je viens comprendre pour qui ça le fait. Et pas comme s'il pas de quoi dans moi, il pas de quoi comme si pas de faire ça m'a faire, but il était toujours maintenant mind moi a backup plan. You know, même si c'est une ligne ça ou qu'a toujours faire l'autre c'est des bagailles. So yeah, I do have a bachelor's and master's degree in healthcare administration. So I did do something with this scholarship.
Are you an only daughter or you have sisters or?
So for my mother, c'est seule petite fille.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Pour papa moi j'ai l'autre c'est.
Okay.
Oui.
Mais c'est seul ou même qui dans musique.
Actuellement, my siblings, yo tout chanté, yo tout joué instrument.
Really?
Yes. My youngest brother, Zachary, il jouait batterie, et puis il jouait keyboard, et puis il chantait. Il a une voix Chris Brown, mbaba nous mentir.
Oh.
And right, actually he has his own studio. He's in the R&B, il aime faire R&B.
R&B stuff,
So
okay.
in a salier. My youngest sister, she plays the flute and she sings as well.
Wow.
But she's in physical therapy. My brother before me, même maman, même papa, li son maestro dans l'église.
Oh,
oui, maestro Benna dans l'église.
Wow. Okay.
Li jouait toute qualité saxophone and he sings as well. Papa moi plays the harmonica, is that what you?
Yeah, harmonica.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Et puis il jouait guitare. And also tonton moi était dans business ça as well.
It's a musical family.
Yeah,
So
tonton moi
funny
était dans
music.
business ça. Geronimo m'a connaît sous connaît li.
Geronimo Records? Huh?
Yeah, from New York.
Producer?
He's from New York. Je connais le toujours
No.
avec Sweet Mickey.
Geronimo Records, that's a producer. Geronimo?
Geronimo.
What are you, Tam? Qui soyez pour lui?
Moi c'est Nestle.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
But première fois I'm even admitting this.
Really?
Yeah.
Geronimo Records was one, c'est une plus gros producteur qui était dans la market for longtemps. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this, avant de continuer. Okay. Ou choisi non Melly Sings? Ou t'es droit aller avec Melissa? Ou t'es droit aller avec Melly? Pour qui ça que ou même ou décider, you know what, let me go with Melly Sings?
Pour moi-même, I didn't want it to just be Melly. Melly's not that I'm boring or it's boring, but there is when, you know, a little bit, I guess, spicy. So pour moi-même, no moi c'est Melly, and what do? I sing. So Melly sings.
Est-ce que c'est même qui vient à non?
Et moi qui viens à non.
Ou même qui...
Yep.
Qui
And I
ça
just kept
t'inspire?
singing. I'm like, it feels right. It feels right.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Was
It
there an
was-
inspiration? Est-ce que un monde qui t'inspire pour dire, you know what, I want to call my name Melly Sings? Ou bien il just lever ou joue comme ça, dire, you know what,
You want to
Melly.
laugh? Is something funny? Mm-hmm. You know Trey Songz, the artist?
Trey Songz?
I
yeah.
always liked his name, Trey Songz.
You were
Trey,
what? Trey Songz.
and then songs.
Okay.
He has songs, right?
Okay.
So for women, I'm like, that's clever. So I'm like, Melly, and then she sings. Melly sings.
OK. Avec nous on HMI Showtime, c'est Melly Sings sur Compa Magazine. Melly, bonjour. Ou gen talent pour tacler maquette américaine? Because you have that voice. There's
Thank you.
no doubt about that. Et pour qui ça ou même ou choisi que c'est maquette HMI ça que ou vle rentrer là-dedans et ou pas dans maquette américaine?
Okay, so Jean Wamdou là, depuis petit monde m'a chanté, gen en pile vidéo, you know, m'a chanté actuellement in other like R&B, like the American market, but pour moi-même, moi t'ai toujours gen un feeling pour pousser culti pam là. Like I'm Haitian American, so I wanted to do something that meant something, not just women m'a just chanté. Yeah, you're right. They can't get any other genre, but pour moi-même, I want to be a part of history, l'histoire. Moi besoin part of the movement. Gon mouvement actuellement qui a passé là, where we're being recognized. Yo commence à reconnaître Haïtien comme force, because back in the day, pas de consulté, comme c'est nous-mêmes that were first to gain our, you know.
Independence?
Yes.
Okay.
So, still te gon respect qui pat là. But now, commence à wear the Haitian flag everywhere. But even before that movement started to happen, ça t'est toujours zil moi. That was always my dream. M'pas seulement besoin de faire musique, besoin de faire musique qui changeait côté parents moi au sorti. J'ai toujours voulu ça. So c'est ça qui fait me venir entrer comme moi dans foule là.
OK.
Yeah.
OK, parce que est-ce que c'est vous garantie que si market américain comes knocking on your door, ou pas aller?
Moi pas dit que m'pas pour aller, because that's a big opportunity. But m'a toujours mené Haïti avec. M'pas jamais perdu identité moi. M'a toujours mené Haïti avec moi. Et ça fait qu'à réaliser dans album moi, m'était qu'à faire un album that was straight R&B, but mélanger des langages li possible pour le faire. So that's why I wanted it to be recognized as such. Il y a un pile artistes américains actuellement that have used our beats qui utilisent beat nous, but yo pas connaît c'est côté nous li sorti. So for me, see market American came knocking, who's gonna pass that up?
Vous done it. So market haïtien is not a backup plan?
No.
Parce que ou pas qu'à garantie que si market américain comes knocking on the door,
Depuis,
you're gonna be like peace.
No, because remember, I want integration, besoin intégration.
OK.
M'vle comme nous connaissons nous comme un genre, the genre of compa, but les still beaucoup exister, honestly. So I always want to be a part of that. I always want to be a part of that movement. And actually, I feel like it's going there. Gen say des moun in the background kap travail sous ça. Because even le wale upload music on the platforms, pas une section qui dit compa. There isn't. You'll see R&B, you'll see dance, you'll see folk, you'll see
world music,
music, which is what I put my music under because it is world music, but ou poko we only compa. And I want to see that. I want to be a part of that.
What do you think it will take pour que ça arrive?
What will it take? Pour nous mettre tête nous ensemble.
Is that easy? Facile comme ça?
Li pas facile comme ça. Si c'était facile comme ça, nous t'ap gagné.
Ça m'a dit.
But si nous mettons tête nous ensemble, we are a force to be reckoned with. Si nous mettons tête nous ensemble.
Okay. Melly, you have the voice. Ou gen voix, obviously, ou gen look là tout.
Oh, thank you.
Qui ça que Melly sings manqué pour yo carrer the full package?
That's actually what I'm working on right now. I think some pat gen in the past was we keep ou pa ka fe, and anything that you're doing that's big, fò gen se de moun avèl ki kwen nan sa wap fe a, yo kampe avèl, and yo edo realize that dream that you're trying to attain or that goal that you're trying to get to. So pou mèm pat gen équipe qui solide. M'de gen se de moun ki tap ede, you know, ça mette la donne, ça m'pa ba manti. When I first started in this business, HMI, c'est Rigo qui te commencé avec moi. But Rigo's only one man. You get what I'm saying? Rigo pa ka fait tout travail là pour compte li. So Rigo vin, you know, he's talking to this person, that person. Et puis Fred Raphael, I don't know if you know him. Creole Image, I think. Okay. Yeah. From New York. Li gen même the same vision que Rigo gen pour moi, li vin gen ni. So vin coller ça ensemble. Then we have other individuals that later on nap wap commencer ouais moun sa yo, but pour moi même m'kwe samte what I was missing, honestly, c'est équipe là.
And you have that now.
I feel like I do. Like, I feel a little more stronger, more grounded. Before, I'm like all over the place. M'pa kon nan ki direction m'po aller. M'kone se la m'vle rive, but m'pa konnen ki direction pou m'rive la. That was even when I said to myself I wanted to enter into the HMI. This is before I even knew Rigo. les membres te fin di fait un point de degré yo, et puis ou met fait ça vle, that's exactly what I did. Like, comme te fin graduer l'école, I'm looking for work, dal chercher work in New York. Because remember, I was raised in Philly. Ma cherche travail in New York. Maman si petite fille, pour aller vrai. I said, that's what you promised. C'est ça te pour mettre ouais. So, pas qu'à venir changer rien là. She was like, oh, ou gen sou, ou gen femme sou. Ou gen femme sou. So, when she saw that I was really passionate pour me faire, Lizzie, you know what? Allez petite fille. So, when I came to New York, ma connais qui direction. Rico fell into my lap. Anybody that I know right now, it literally, you know when something is supposed to happen for you?
Destiny.
Destiny, when something is yours, it's yours. Pa gwen moun ki ka pon nan men yon. Wap wè ke ba yo tombe non façon, ke yo pat même wè yo tap tombe. How do I even know Rigo? At the time I was working, remember I told you, al chercher travail in New York. I got hired. Kounya, on client ki vini, son client ki nan music business HMI la. I don't know if ou connaît Heavenly Citizens, who connaît, yes, of course.
Group, yeah.
Duval. You remember Duval? Duval, et lui-même qui entré dans le travail, moi. Yeah. Comme client, moi, la parle avec moi. I'm talking business. I don't know what made him, maybe it was, you know, my but he said, so fella, like, what do you know, what are you into? Li commence madame ask me about my interests.
Okay.
Et laisse sa conversation vin commencer. Kounya li di mwen, oh m'gon studio in tel place. Come check it out. Moi même di c'est file la file mwen, ba rien sérieux. But I'm going to check it out. So mal avec ton zami, mon garçon zami qui go, you know. Nous paraît dans studio monsieur kounya m'de gwen kek ti musique m'tap travail sur m'bal tande li di he heard like maybe 10 seconds of the song and he said pause it m'gon moun pral rele pou kounya li vin rele Rigo. It was like I think it was like 10 o'clock at night. He put Rigo on speaker. Kounya Rigo di brother laisse so après lim. And you know, you go bass the voile. Laisse so après lim mwen. Sa gen, li di non, fom fonte de bass, fom fonte de. He was like, what happened? So he's like, no, I'm going to artist pour ou, m'ko ka travay avec li. And then, you know what Rigo's response was? Tout moun ka chante, but does she have the look? I'm like, are you serious? So, et là, tout bagay commencé. Et là, tout bagay te, you know, and now here we are.
Wow, that's an interesting story.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, okay. Okay, so in terms of, nous dirons ça que you have the look, you have the voice. What do you need to be the full package? Si Mamado Kunya in our business, and the ladies qui dans market là, est-ce que pour vous-même, est-ce que vous voyez que il y a un artiste féminin qui a full package là?
Oh yeah, plenty. First of all, for my artistes là, actually, they're taking over right now. Il y a un pile na yo that are jazzio solid. The way they look solid, the way they sound solid. So honestly, there's a lot of them. So what I would need, just entre dans full lot.
Okay, okay. Est-ce que vous dites, bon, yon ou deux qu'on pense qui gagne full package?
Oh my gosh, get Wichel.
Wichel.
In my mind, she has a full package. Get Fatima, en tête pas moi qui gagne full package là. Get Bejin, tout dalin de ska. For me,
c'est dit que toutes les mesdames dans market dans full package.
Not everybody.
Okay.
I wouldn't say everybody, but the ones that
you just mentioned.
That I just mentioned, honestly, they have a work ethic qui yo pas si soin travail. Yo toujours ap créer, yo toujours ap joindre façon to advance. Et ça m'reme, moun ki mte wè lò fèk soti pa même moun ki mwè la, that means wap grandi nan sa wap fè a. That also goes for me. Ou ka wè like videos that I've dropped. My first video that I dropped, premier musique mwen, does not look like the last video that I dropped. Même son mwen. Because lò fèk komanse, you're still trying to figure out qui genre des artistes que vous voulez, jonte madame blanc. You're still trying to figure out the look, how you want to sound. Voir comment c'est advance, comment c'est développer. So, for me, Wichel Kimwe that I first saw it pas même Wichel Kimwe là. Fatima Kimte fait quoi? And when I first saw it pas Fatima Kimte ouais là. Darlene, all of them. So you see that there's a growth, yon compréhension. Yo vin commencer comprendre business là. You know, they fight.
Yeah.
And I love to see it.
Yeah. No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
Okay, Melly, moi que ou van ça ou yorele sexiness là. Right?
Yeah.
Que c'est pour gens comme si ils ont marqué tête ou que c'est dans musique ou van what we call the sexiness. Now my question to you is this. Moun pa ka ignorer que OK, ou sont belle dame ou gen belle voix tout bas ça, mais est-ce que ou prendre comme un compliment si que moun n'a pas plus attention because of your sexiness compared to
the
your
talent.
voice, your talent?
Honestly, I've been dealing with that for the longest, and I don't mean to be sexy. It just happens.
You don't mean to be sexy.
I don't.
Ou pas me say.
No, honestly, it just
You feel natural.
if you have a certain je ne sais quoi, like it just vini. M'ka parler avec don moun la, and then it kon sa m'parler. I'm not flirting, but
Et photo yo, musique yo.
oh well, you know.
Ça m'a dit. Photo yo.
Oui, photo yo, I'm gonna say the photo that's a little, yeah, provocative, m'gadi, but still tasteful, I want to say.
Okay, so are you selling sexiness and would you take comme si est-ce que ou prend ça comme un compliment si you got your plutôt Melly sexiness over the talent?
I don't, first of all, I'm pas pour un compliment because I feel like talent when vaut plus passer the sexiness. Anybody could look sexy, but you know, qui ça qui vient avec lui. And honestly, I did that on purpose. M'pa ba menti. Raison qui fait me faire ça is because l'em te fait sorti, I was promoting more of like an emotional side. Honestly, No Air, when I did the little cover of No Air, it was more like friendly. Tell me how I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
You were sexy in that video as well. Don't do that. The white shirt under the. West I'm songe.
Okay. So yeah, the details, they matter.
Okay.
But that wasn't necessarily what I was going for.
Okay.
It just so happened to be that way. But then, mwem te jwen attention, but it still didn't hit just yet. Because, perfect example. Lem te fait live lan avec Wisha Kave. I had on a regular red covered up jumpsuit. Pour m'pa montrer aucune partie non comme I was very conservative. To the point where Rico was like, so the one time Coca habillé en façon et ça choisi betsou. Yeah, because he was like, oh man. But raison qui fait m'te fait ça because m'te besoin moun yo wè talent instead of seeing body parts and you know whatever. Okay. So m'te couvri tête mwen for that. But ultimately, I feel like I wasn't getting the attention that this was join. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna drop a few things because m'te lage pas mou. Okay, m'lage pas mou pour ça, right? Pas kon moun qui te parler de lui. So I was like,
bien passé, ouais.
Merci. Ou même qui wèm te bien passé, but gen pil nan lot, they really didn't talk about it.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try a little experiment. Mwen pou al lag on video where I'm dressed half naked. And walwe sarwazi. And I'm not afraid of bad criticism, good criticism. It's still someone pushing a button, clicking to go see. So sa pa fem ni chaud ni fouet.
Okay.
So I'm vin di, you know, I'm lage cascade. Ma kone sou ka de video cascade la. Samte gen sou mwen wap de men I was practically naked. But guess what? They talked about it. Yo te di, oh, kounya ti dam sa, se striptease la fe. Se this like that. But te la gon bay avan nou pat pale de li. Li te bon, nou pat pale de li. But koum la gon on video comme si m'pat gen pile ba sou mwen, that's the one that.
So pour même, pito yo parle de ou, même si que c'est pas de sauve yo parle, pito yo parle de ou, yo pas parle de ou du tout.
Honestly, I used to care. M'te kon care de sa moun di de mwen, but là, rive non point côté ou confident, ou kon ki jan, wap move, ou kon direction, ou kon ki moun ou ye vwe, gon se de bagay moun ap di de ou that it's just gonna go over your head.
Critique pas arrivé sur encore?
Oh yeah, notre joie yo joue, dépasse jouer notre joie, oui.
Non, bien joué.
Pour bagay m'te dit, like, yo rive sou, honestly, I see all of them.
For your music. Critic for your music. Est-ce que ça arrive sur ou pas?
Like, oh, does it make me,
Oui.
does it hurt me?
Does it hurt you sometimes, discourages you?
No, honestly, I think in the beginning it did discourage me.
Okay.
I won't lie about that. Taking quelques moments that I second guess myself, comme si maybe business chanter un pas pour moi. Some of those idées ça été couillé dans tête moi because I was like, you know, m'fais ça, m'fais move up et puis tout bagay là. So it's kind of like, okay, God, are you telling me something? Like, ça pas pour moi. But then every time pense ça ta couillé dans tête moi, some way, somehow, somebody calls me, somebody sends me a text message out of the ordinary. Actuellement, today, I have a friend that Kim Papa lavet pour longtemps. She just moved to Texas. And jodi, I can show you the text message. Girl, I heard your album. Absolutely amazing work. You deserve it. I can show you it. And this is somebody I haven't spoken to in years.
Wow.
So every time I get discouraged, there's always like someone that literally, I don't know how it happens. I don't know where it comes from. Oh, I know where it comes from. It's just a confirmation.
Bon sign, it's a sign.
A sign, a confirmation, like, okay, wap pense malawi, but I want to bring you back. So, même voye moun sa pou ba un message.
Wow, c'est un bon bagay.
Yeah.
OK. Yon nan musique sur album qui attire attention.
Oui.
Il les zin.
OK.
C'est zin wap chercher.
M'pa occupé ou non.
Yes. Ouais, musique ça. Monique t'a dit, wow, that's different. You're not selling sexiness on that one. Wap van ou bay un topic qui très sérieux.
Oui.
Ou ka parler de ça et puis est-ce qu'on dit nous est-ce que bon, m'ta pas demandé est-ce que c'est personnel parce que ou gen tan bon réponse déjà dit que tout album moi.
Yeah, it's personal.
C'est pas aux amis. Ça t'inspire avec musique zin ça.
Ah. m'so ti moun ki yon ti jan toxique. So
Toxic.
Yeah, I'm a little toxic. We all got a little bit of toxic in us, honestly.
Oh wow. So you admit you're toxic.
I'm not all the way toxic. I'm a little bit, okay? Moi ti jan émotionnel sometimes. So pour moi même musique ça, Metfa, shout out to Metfa, il était he's the one that wrote the song. De palavel sou what I wanted to talk about. And il était ouais ça comme yon. He's like, you know what? M'kwe musique ça ta bon pour. I think it would be good because c'est comme si on moun ka parler. That's what I would actually say. C'est zin wap chercher m'pa occupé. I say that regularly.
But it's a personal experience. Comme si moi que la l'outil j'en pi deep que c'est.
Oh yeah, of course.
Bah à parler lever.
A relationship, yeah. I mean, obviously, it pertains. We leave him. Musique ça.
Qui j'en gérer bah ça.
Heartache pajam is never a good thing, but I put it in my music. When pour it out into my music, that's my outlet.
Ou même cap expliquer moun yo qui pour musique ça zin. What it's about.
What is it about? Zen is about.
C'est pas est-ce qu'il pas gagner pour faire avec violence?
A loss.
Violence. Domestic violence.
Actually, no.
Okay.
It does not have to do with violence. Comme ou ka pon comme ça.
Parce que moi qui on parti comme si on a levé main on a frappé.
Yeah. It could focus on that, but li pa gen rapport avec violence.
Okay.
Li ka gen rapport because violence could be a lot of things. Violence pas besoin moun la met sou physicalement. They could be abused mentally, mentalement. Okay. So I went through that. Côté on garçon abusé mentalement, like
abusé mentalement.
Yes, abusé mentalement. Where moi besoin aller dans direction parce que yo connaît moi gain force là pour me faire li, yo dit on say des bagages to bring my spirit down. Pour décourager moi.
Okay.
So that's what that song is about. So li pas necessarily about, you know, violence, but violence in a different fashion, non l'autre façon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Qui musique préférée sous plaque là?
Point Mel, I love it. Ou kon pou sa mwen men Point Mel? Moun ka wè Point Mel pour relationship only. But Point Mel ka li yon définition pour un pile l'autre bagay. Point Mel could be for, you know, if you're a procrastinator, sou gon ba nan la vie ou te vle fè, and jodi a ou leve ou di, you know what, ma point même. Or you wanted to work out, ou gen poids ou besoin perdi, right? Jodi a ma point même. So it didn't necessarily have to do with, you know, a relationship.
It's a motivation type of song.
I'm sorry?
A motivation type of
It's
song.
right.
Okay.
It's motivational. Then you have Confused. Women Confused.
Confused too, yeah. Okay.
Confused la belle en pile.
Oui, go ahead, vas-y.
En pile nan lot music yo, every song, I don't know, Oured la, of course I love Oured.
Okay.
Mwen men music ki metaphoric, right? Because I was like, okay. Yeah, every song has a story.
Bonjour. Et en termes de producteurs pour plaque, combien de producteurs qu'on utilise?
Oh my God.
Quite a few,
tout
right?
partout. Marché tout partout. Si n'a parlé de Point Mel, ça c'est Salil, qui au Canada, Montreal. Et lui-même qui réalise la musique ça. Like he's the one that living the way he did it with me though, nous te comme ça fait parler because m'était toujours connait I wanted him to produce en musique pour moi parce que moi mes tonation ni moi mes any song of his that I've ever heard li toujours touché me. Honestly, any song of his that I've heard.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? M'ta aimé travailler avec producer ça. So
let me ask you, so it's better pour même ou plutôt qu'on travaille avec différents producteurs comparé avec un seul producteur?
Oui, because
quel avantage?
Tout le monde gagne son payo. I'm not saying that ou pas qu'à travailler avec ton seul producer and then find multiple sounds, but you're guaranteed to find multiple sounds for you to work with different producers.
Okay.
So when an album là, tout bagay pas sonne même genre li pas, you know, it's not the same exact sound
different
because
flavors.
chaque different feeling, chaque moun gen son yo, chaque moun gen feeling pa yo, and then nous mélanger yo ensemble and you have the melting pot.
On va que mon petit Jean surpris parce que obviously we spoke about que concert là et le virtual concert qu'on travaille avec Richard.
Oui.
Dans tête moi tout dit quête. Ça veut dire que Richard pour travailler avec Melly que c'est on collabo ou bien en musique que le cas produit pour lui.
Oui.
Why hasn't that happened?
Faut demander Richard ça, oui. Et bah moi non, if it's up to me, I'm ready to go. But Richard, you got to talk to him. Believe me, même des bas en tête pas moi tout, and it's not too late. Il va trop tard.
So est-ce qu'on m'a dit ça mais on va m'en dire.
Oh, nous t'ai parlé sur ça, but honestly, ça moi qu'a dit dans ça, moi t'ai kon in the beginning, dans tête moi I was like, you know what, m'ka chanter, so bagay ap just vin facile pour moi. M'ka chanter, I have the look, bagay ap vin facile. But m'vin réaliser that nobody just hands you a seat at the table. Faut montrer que vous besoin. Faut montrer que you have a drive to do it. They're not just going to hand it to you. So, faut passer dans bataille là, faut passer dans poussière to know actuellement this is what it is, and then they'll be like, okay, I could work with her now. Because we tend to not take things for granted when nous travaillons plus difficilement. Not saying that there's not people out there that, you know, premier jour yo fait ça, deuxième jour yo arrivé là. It happens that way. But there's a different kind of seriousness au point plus sérieux when it wasn't just handed to you. You get what I'm
I got you.
Yeah. So pour Richard, et pas même lui-même seulement, il y a un pile dans l'autre artiste, but I think for them, yo te vle m comprendre business là. Not saying that, you know, that's the right formula. Il y a plusieurs routes ou ka prendre. Sou wè moun la ap travay di and you know really wants it. I think a chance should be given there too.
Agree.
But at the same time, to play devil's advocate, I also understand why it didn't come so easy. M'ka comprendre ça tout.
OK.
Yeah.
C'était avec nous Melly Sings sur Compa Magazine, HMI Showtime. Melly, sous mon dernier mot que vous voulez bailler mon yo, what is it?
Dernier mot, premièrement, like I said again, Patrick, thank you so much for having me here. Dernier mot, m'davay tout le monde, pour ça qui t'a suivi moi, dans commencement, m'di nous merci. Qui j'aime grandi, moi dis nous merci. Pour ça, yo vin réaliser talent qui m'gen la kay moi. I say thank you to them as well. Chaque monde qui voye message, DMs, si mon ton DM la message qui m'a joindre nan men moun qui pas même konem, k'ap di moi keep going. Moi dis yo merci as well. I say thank you to my family and gen please k'ap vini toujours. So ret branché.
Thank you, Melly. It's a pleasure. À la prochaine.
Oui.